Okay guys, it's time to get ready and go plow some snow. It's almost dark and I'm all wired up. I got a wireless mic on and you should have a good view there with the GoPro. So Kathy is going to do a little bit of filming while I'm backing up. So once I back up, sorry about that guys. Once I back up, she's going to do the filming there. And once we start going ahead, then the GoPro will take over. So, let her warm up a bit. We'll turn on some lights. There you go. That's the LEDs, front and back. So we had 30 centimeters of snow. And the problem is I got to... I always put the tractor in front on when I'm expecting a lot of snow, especially with easterly winds. So that way if the snow drifts get too high, I can turn around then and I can actually just blow the snow out of my way. So that's what we're going to do. So you'll be seeing that shortly. And hopefully I can edit all this together where you can see it all. So I'm just winding up the PTO there now to 540. Close enough to it. Okay. So about now you guys will be seeing Kathy filming it with the big Sony. Snow is really hard. And it's really high. Bit of heat. We're getting through it. Just trying to maneuver around here so I can get rid of some of this snow. Okay, so that should take care of the snowblower part right now. And then I'm going to start pushing ahead. Now normally I would just use the snowblower for backing up here, but we've already done a video with the snowblower there a little while ago, probably a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Kathy got some real good footage there. So right now we're just going to use the blade tonight. Get that done. Let you see what it's like in the dark pushing snow with the tractor. As you can see, the tractor's got barrels and barrels of power. The only thing that'll really stop it is traction. If you can keep the wheels planted to the ground, it's not a problem. I'm plowing in medium range, but with the HST Plus, it's got two ranges in 2 speeds in each range. Ah, here you go, street light just came on. Yeah, it's got 2 speeds in each range, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little rabbit down there in the dash, rabbit and turtle. Right now I got it on the rabbit, so in actual fact it's in its 2nd speed. I'll put it in the 1st speed just by hitting the lever. And you can see it slows it down about half the speed. So, great transmissions. Now, try not to bury in the generator shelter, because you don't know when you're going to need that. So I'm just going to pull a bit of snow away from it. So right straight across the street there, that's the case backhoe I was going to use if we didn't get this one back. But we got this one back in time, luckily enough. We do the maintenance on that machine as well. I'll tell you, that's a great wife I got there. She's always up for a bit of photography or pretty well anything. maybe what I'll do for the first little while is I'll take Kathy's footage and I'll put it in a split screen. Nice pile of snow there now. We'll shortly push that over the bank. We didn't see our rabbit today. I don't know what happened to our rabbit. I got a funny feeling maybe our rabbit is not homeless. There's an apartment building just over along the way, and maybe it turned up as a new resident, and it's just kind of using us for a local restaurant type of thing. So Kathy's going to stop filming there now, I think, and then we'll just continue on here. I wasn't going to do another snow clearing video this year because I figured everybody would be tired of it. But a few of you said you wanted to see them, so that's what we're going to do. A lot of snow, folks. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach down here now and I'm going to turn on my my stall guard. There we go. That way when the tractor feels a load, it'll automatically step up on the RPM. It must be about 3 feet high there. I better not hit her van, she'll kill me. Guys, anytime you're pushing, keep your boom down as fast as you can. Don't go getting tangled up in wires and getting yourself hurt. I see so many people going around with their boom stuck up in the air. That woman of mine won't give up. She's still there behind me filming. She wants to make sure you YouTubers get a good view. It's getting warm in here. It's not that cold out tonight, it's Celsius. There's an elderly lady that lives right over there and straight ahead in that yellow house. And when her husband was alive, we were really, really good friends. Man, I'll tell you, he was quite a bit older than me, but man, we used to have some fun. Everything that he'd do, I'd be involved in it. He'd get me involved in it. Paul, can you fix the garage door? Paul, can you get the computer working properly? Paul, the water pump gave out in the house. Can you help me fix it? Paul, the car's not working right. Paul, the motorhome don't work right. Anyway, a few years ago, he passed on. And boy, I'm going to tell you, do I ever miss him. So, I try to look after his wife, try to make sure that the driveway is clear for her. And the other day her generator gave out, and if they lose the power, they got a lot of water over in that area for some reason, and if they lose the power, the pumps don't work, and there's always a risk of their basement flooding out. It's happened before. So I went over and I got her generator going for her and stuff, and very appreciative. But I sure miss her husband, boy. He was a great fella. Wonder how come all the good gotta die young. So anyway, we've got another 5 centimeters coming tonight, and we've got I think 10 to 15 centimeters coming Wednesday. So it's kind of one of those crazy friggin' weeks, because all this does is fool up your business. You can't get people in, the people can't get to work, and vehicles broke down on the road, and people stuck in snow on the highway, and it's just awful. But that's it. It happens. You gotta suck it up and live with it. So I always like to go a little bit wider when I can, when I'm pushing snow, because you never know what you're going to get. I hope that mic is not hitting the radio there. If it is, I might have to move it. Hang on a second, see if I can move it. That might be better. Still hitting. Hang on, guys. Hang on a second. I'll put it there. Okay. Yeah, so anybody that's got the 40 series Kubotas like this one, I'm going to be doing an LED headlight conversion in the next day or so. And what I mean by a headlight conversion, I mean the lights that are actually in the hood. Because everything else on the tractor is LED, except the ones in the hood. And of course the problem is they look right yellow. They're not as bright as they should be. Of course, I had a teacher say that to me one time, I'm not as bright as I should be. So maybe I shouldn't get too upset with the lights. This snow has been really compacted good because it's been, we've had a lot of wind last night. When you get a lot of wind, it really sets itself in there. It's not hard to push, but it's hard for plow trucks. Now, like I say, most of the time in a situation like this, I would use the blower more and just blow it in the middle of the lawn. But we've already done a blower video for you, so we're going to do the actual plowing. That woman is still there taping. So what I'm end up doing is doing two videos. I'll do one inside the cab and one outside the cab. I'll just widen this out a little bit here. Usually when we have a storm after St. Paddy's Day, we call it Sheila's brush. So nobody's quite sure if this is actually Sheila's brush. But anyway, it's probably one of the biggest storms we've had this winter. So the forecasters earned their money this time. They got it right. So I'm going to try to crawl up over this snow here now. Try to make sure I don't run over my lovely wife behind me. You're still taping, eh? Come over here so they can see you.
I was here. Back up, back up.
Yeah. Yeah, well, okay, what I'll do now, seeing you got so much footage there, I'll take your footage and I'll make a video out of it.
Yeah.
And then I'll take the inside cab footage and make a video out of it.
Wow. It's beautiful, nice.
Oh, this is really nice, yeah.
Gorgeous.
So I'm gonna do this little bit there now. Well, I might as well finish ours, then I'll go over and do Jane's for her.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, you're not cold, are you?
No, it's beautiful out.
Okay, good.
Warm.
Thanks. Just trying to clean up top here, and then we'll work our way down towards the road. Of course, as you can see now, the sun has gone down. It's still pretty bright where we're too, because anybody's been watching our videos, I've put all LED lights around the property. Okay, let's break through this now. I'll shove it in there for now. There's a lot of ice under the snow because we had a real big thaw there a little while ago. We actually had a lot of rain, and then it froze over, flash froze, and it created a lot of problems. But the tractor's handling it quite well. So that's all that matters. We had about maybe, I would say, 70% of our snow gone till this showed up. But that's always the way it happens here. We always get snow in March, one or two really good storms. It never fails. You can see one bare spot there where there's no snow. That's what wind will do. Anyway, I hope this wireless system is working a little bit better. I'm trying to tweak the volume. The problem with the wireless system is I don't have any meter on it, sound level meter. So you can only just count the clicks when you're turning it on. When you turn it on, it goes to full belt, and that's really too loud. So I try to turn it down. So I don't know if I got it turned down enough or turned up too much. I don't know. The power went out the other night, so I need to reset my street sign there. But I just never got a chance to do it. Been too busy making videos for you guys and trying to answer your comments. But that's the fun of it. Better to be busy. Yeah, my buddy there with the case, it's a nice backhoe. It's got 400 hours on it. It gets a rough time. A few of you remember there a couple of weeks ago I had tractor wheels in the shop. And anyway, they were the wheels off that machine. So the wheels were put on and they weren't put on tight enough and they came loose and pretty well tore up the rims. The rims were quite expensive, so I repaired them. But he's been coming here now for over 20 years to get his work done. We do everything for him there. You guys see the pile there? What I'm going to do, instead of pushing that out there, I'm going to back up and I'm going to use the snowblower. I won't turn the camera around because a bit of fooling around. I got it set up where I got all the wireless stuff on it. But you'll get the idea of it. Oh, Kathy is still there taping anyway. She's there in the back of the truck. Okay, let's wind her up a bit, guys. Turn on my PTO. I'm gonna turn on my my lights on my chute, and we shall wind her up. That's a lot of snow there, guys. That I can assure you. And of course, everybody driving along the road, they see a tractor with a snowblower and they want to slow down and watch. Yeah, they just love watching. You can actually see them slowing down. I just got to turn my chute the other way. Okay guys, that'll get me there. So and turn around now, we can let you see some more stuff. Turn on the beeper now, guys, because it's going to be down by the road. Turn off my rear wiper. So you can see what I blew away with the blower. Now, let's get over here a bit. See what we can do with this. I'm not sure if you guys can see down on the dash there, but the way I got it set up on the transmission here now, when it comes under a load, it switches back to low gear automatically. I've operated a lot of equipment in my day, and I gotta say, the closest thing that I've ever seen as good as this for shifting is a Caterpillar. So kudos to Kubota for the design of this transmission. It's fantastic. What I'll do, see, when I get a chance where the snow is piled up high here, I'll get my snow bucket and I'll move it, because it's bad for customers and it's bad for Kathy pulling out on the road. They can't see what's coming. And there's nothing that gets people out on the move more than snow. Everybody going around. A couple of years ago, they put a gutter here, or a curb. So I got to watch. I keep forgetting about it, and I usually bring up in it. Made a bit of a mess there. I got to fix that. There's always something nice about plowing snow in the nighttime. You get to see the lights, and I remember when I used to work at heavy equipment, we used to operate some pretty big equipment, and when I'd get on night shift, everything used to be going perfect until about 4 in the morning. And whatever it was about 4 in the morning, man, that's when I used to have to shut down the loader or put my head on the steering wheel, and I needed a 15-minute cat nap. And once I got my 15-minute cat nap, I was good to go for another 8 hours. And they knew it. They used to stop and say, look, anytime you need to have a nap, have your nap. I used to work a lot of hours back then. My regular shift used to be 11 hours a day, 66 hours a week. I didn't get paid overtime until we hit after 66 hours. So you can imagine the amount of hours I used to put in. I remember one time I was single And I was operating heavy equipment. And of course, everybody that was working with me were married guys. And I had to, we were working for a big company. It was called the Iron Ore Company of Canada. And I'll tell you, we used to, I'm just watching where I'm going here, guys. We used to work a lot of hours. It was an iron ore company. And they couldn't get anybody to work overtime Christmas because, of course, everybody had families. And I can remember going in on the 26th of December, the 22nd of December, and coming out on the 3rd of January. And I pretty well slept in the tractor, and pretty well slept in the tractor, and then went into the. They had a facility there where you could go and take showers, and so my brother-in-law used to bring me in clean clothes and whatnot, and I got paid 24 hours around the clock the whole time I was there. Boy, I'm going to tell you, did I ever do good on that paycheck. I paid a lot of taxes too, by the way, but it's just stuff that you remember. Okay, guys, now it's time to go help some people.